Hello, Edutainment Studios and Access Healthcare welcomes you to Adult Vaccines, Living and Staying Healthy. This course material was co-written by Brady Lay, corporate trainer and teacher, and Linda Diltz Benson, RN, Director of Education. Today we will be discussing vaccines for adults. This module is part 2 of a 5-part series on adult vaccines. This series is intended to help you better understand why getting vaccines as an adult is important to your health and what you can do to ensure that you are protected. As we get older, vaccines help us to be more healthy. Knowing more about what vaccines are, what they do, and which ones you need will help you feel so much better about getting them. In this module, we will be looking at excuses that we make as to why we should not get a vaccine and the real facts as to why you should. As adults, we make excuses for doing or not doing things that we may or may not want to. But in the case of vaccines, we need to remember that vaccines help protect us against germs and infections that can lead to a number of deadly and disabling diseases. Through your work, travel, and even your personal life, you can be exposed to germs and/or infections that you may not be protected against. Starting to sound like a good idea yet? To help you make a more educated decision about getting your vaccines, it is probably a good idea to help you get to know the real facts about vaccines. Yes, the facts, ma'am, just the facts. Vaccines are not just for kids. They are for adults as well. And there are certain vaccines that are only for adults of a certain age. Plus, some of the vaccines that you got as a child will need boosters during your adulthood. Step up and take the initiative by asking your doctor about what vaccines they would recommend for you instead of waiting on them to tell you. You are protecting your health by staying up to date on all of your vaccines. The vaccines will not make you sick. This is because they are made from a weakened or dead form of the disease. Now, you may experience mild side effects like aches and/or a fever, but these usually only last a day or two. Contrary to what most people may think, vaccines are not just for the sick or elderly. Not to mention, getting a vaccine is a really easy step in keeping yourself healthy. Skipping vaccines just puts yourself at risk for getting seasonal viruses like the flu, as well as other serious illnesses like pneumonia or shingles. Please feel free to investigate these other sites for more information and remember to bring any concerns or questions in to discuss with your doctor. Thank you for joining us today for part 2 of this 5-part course on vaccines. Please let us know how we did by completing the survey that follows. If you have any suggestions or questions, please send them to us via the survey and come back for part 3.